sea people are coming.
The sea people are coming, so you're gonna wanna get ready for that.
But then they'll be like, so you're from the future, like you know what happens. Like, who are the sea people? What happens? I actually don't know that. Like, nobody knows that, but we know that the sea people are coming and your society will
But
collapse.
Jesse, we
So-
know that they bleed, so we fight, and then I lead we don't let the Bronze Age collapse. We keep it going,
okay.
and we have a glorious bronze
champion.
future. I'm the bronze champion. How much longer is this game?
We're probably like 80% through.
Okay.
We got another 20%. But it's all the good stuff. 20% of the good stuff.
Because shit's getting wild.
Yeah, shit is popping off. I say we probably have, let me count, like 3 or 4 more bosses. Like at least 3 big ones, maybe a 4th like bad one. That's not good. I mean, at this point, like we've already like given up not going on the critical path. So like we can just kind of push the event here.
I'm always in that camp. You're definitely the kind of person who's like, you always want to go all the places and see all the stuff, and I'm just kind of, I'm just vibing, man.
Strong. He's so strong.
That
Holy
mushroom
shit.
man, that mushroom man killed me. He killed me good.
I'm glad we opened that shortcut. That mushroom man's gonna be a problem. Well, we know he's there now, so we can preemptively put our fire on our sword or something.
Now, Jesse, a question going back to the previous episode, which is what I thought the conversation was going to become.
Okay.
Do people in the future deserve bigger dicks? That's not the right way.
That's the question, is do they deserve it?
Do they deserve them?
I mean, I am kind of spiteful and I'm not gonna get to have the big dick, so maybe not. Like,
Have they earned
maybe
it? Like,
my-
why should we go to this trouble for them?
you aren't gonna need a big dick in the future though, because nobody's gonna have sex anymore. There's no reason to have a big dick.
Because of
You
Leo.
don't need to impress anybody. Because of Leo, he's gonna. Jeffrey, you know what to do. Because of Leo and his magical hands, like nobody will want to reproduce anymore. The future will be barren wastelands, and it will be all Leo's
hold on
fault.
a minute, Jesse. Maybe this is why we need to give the future big dicks, because that's how like we prevent the end of humanity. Because they'll be like, you'll want to have sex to show off how big your dick is. That's the only reason you'll have sex.
But Leo, he knows like certain phrases, like what was his voice again? I'm trying to think of the Leo voice. It was probably Gerby from the Black Cauldron. Like,
Did Leo
Gerber?
have a voice?
Yeah, he's like Gerby. He's like,
I don't-
"So you have such
I
a
don't
big
want-
dick."
I don't want that.
Leo will give you his munchies and crunchies.
Now, is that a sex thing? Or does
Well,
he
that's-
also
that's
just
what-
have munchies and crunchies as well?
That's a Gurgi thing, but
I know, but you
You know.
did it as Leo, so...
well, we go back to the age-old question: do beavers know what they're doing? We don't know the answer to that. But does Leo know what he's doing? Like, maybe
I've already discussed this. Leo knows what he's doing. He has to. You don't get that good at hand jobs if you don't know what you're doing, Jesse.
But to him, like, you know how, like, oh my god, this fucking guy. You know how, like, this is a very specific reference, but in the last Fate movie, when Sakura is like dreaming, when she goes into like dark Sakura mode, like she's like playing with her stuffed animals and like eating candy. But in IRL, she's like fucking killing and eating people. But like, is Leo like maybe in a dream world where he's just like trying to win the big prize at the fair or something? Where he's just
Now, but see, this can't be the
cruel
case. 'Cause
reality.
let's get a little... I can't even talk about that. Never mind. But the point is, there's no way. Like, I almost went down a path that you would, Jesse, and like I can't do that.
Yeah, okay. Wow, that's troubling. We've reached troubling times if Dan's like he's willing to descend to my level.
The point is, Sakura is like that. But she's not particularly skilled or good at the things that she does. She's just kind of going through the motions.
Okay.
This is like the perfect example. Even whenever she's having sex at that point in her like craziness, she's just kind of like exists there. And the narrative oddly points that out quite a bit. That's like she's not very into it.
Really? I thought she's big into it because of the worms. They like make her want
She's big into like that, like she says it, but whenever Shiro describes like how she is, like as a lay.
Oh God.
Do you remember this? He's oftentimes just kind of like she's just like there.
I don't need Shiro telling me how the sex is. Like,
but he does. I'm telling you, he does though, Jesse. Shiro does tell you how the sex is.
Also, Shiro is not. I know we're getting so fucking deep into this. We're not even playing the Fate game, and we're talking about Fate. Like, if there's somebody that doesn't know about sex, it's fucking Shiro. Like he can't tell me what's good sex. Like he doesn't know.
But
path to path. Because like in the one path, he does have a wild threesome, which is like okay, that's probably good sex. But like he doesn't know path to path.
Now you've never played Atraxia.
No, but I am aware of it.
But the point in all of this is, if you're gonna be as good at handjobs as Leo is, you are cognitive of what's happening, because that's a level of mastery that you don't just have without knowing.
Yeah, it's like my favorite book says, like poor dad, handjob dad. Like you don't get to be as good at handjobs unless you put in the time and the effort.
Leo knows what he's doing. Beavers have no idea what they're doing.
What's your favorite like hand job related like book, like self-help book?
My favorite hand job related are these self-help books for self-helping me or self-helping the hand jobber?
Ooh. I mean, that's also like Jesus said, like you do unto others as you would do to yourself.
All the things that the Bible, the New Testament's hand job section though is not one I prefer.
Well, that's a ladder shortcut alert.
This guy.
We're fighting dudes now. This
guy's huge,
man. This is the new race. These are the evolved people.
They're kind of right. Fuck, these dudes are massive.
I mean, the guy with the gun kind of got the short end of the stick. He just kind of looks like a snidely Whiplash.
He looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog's dad.
His dad? It's not his fucking dad.
It's his mom and dad. Everyone knows that.
I don't think he ever calls that man dad. He's mean to him.
He says, Dad, don't be mean to me anymore. Why am I a dog? It's an allegory. You wouldn't understand. It's an allegory.
Yeah. My parents loved me too much. They never pulled out the big scary mask and did spooky noises.
That'd be kind of fun if they did, though.
Oh, dude, that would. Like, we live in the generation where, like people do so much dumb bullshit to their kids for internet clout, but there has to be a guy that just scares the shit out of his kids, like, every day. Like, he's got, like, some sort of elaborate... Oh, Jesus. Ah, panic.
Where did he come from? He's not very aggressive, though, is he?
There has to be... I think when I was younger, and when I first realized I could scare people by hiding around corners, I have a very, very, a faint recollection of this, but I remember it happening. I would, like, try to scare people by jumping at them from around corners. And it got to the point where one day my dad just said, Jesse, you can't do that anymore. Like, you're done. You can't scare people around corners anymore. I was cut off.
It seems like bait.
A little bit. I had my scaring privileges revoked.
But I think, Jesse, That was the chance for the ultimate fright, right? You agree, and then the next day, or maybe not even the next day, because you have to make them believe that you're being true to your word until you get like a big scare.
I was a little scared of it though, because when I scared my dad, like he didn't hit me, but like I feel like he could have hit me like in the moment of like terror. Like, and that would be bad. That would just be.
Yeah, it would
What are
be
we
bad
doing
if your
here?
dad hit you. Dumbass.
Nice. You totally own that guy. Oh, ladder. Are we going in the building or do we need to drop down?
Now this is a shortcut, my friend.
Well, that's the shortcut, but like we shot that guy on a lower level. Like, why else would he be there if he wasn't to point us to like that we could go there?
But you always go up. Everyone
Yeah, that
knows
is
that.
true. Unless you're in the
Up?
Celia Crystal Cave, and that's when you go down. Apparently.
Who are you? You have been through it. What is that even? I don't want any of this.
The Walker of Illusions.
I didn't want to fight you. I was trying to figure out if you're a sex bot, but you're not.
I think they're wearing like a VR helmet. They're like playing a VR game right now, and you're the enemy.
They're too quick. I can't get a charge off.
Fast. Jeez.
Ooh, speedy.
Holy shit. This is gonna be tough. I feel like we weren't doing that much damage.
No, we weren't.
Do we want to upgrade our sword maybe?
Maybe later.
Okay.
One
maybe
day.
later.
Where did the ladder come from? Right here?
It's on the left. Yeah.
That's pretty convenient.
We weren't doing any damage. I'm a little concerned.
I need to flame on. That'll get him.
It's not a goo person though. It's like a real person.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Real people are also vulnerable to fire.
Not in my book. Holy shit! What's happening?
Well, that just ruined my day.
Dude, where'd he come from? He scared the shit
He
out of
chased me from the outside. I didn't think he'd follow me in here.
That is the one thing Korean Miyazaki did. Oh shit! I don't think disruption, of course. The people in this game do not climb ladders.
I retrieve
Dude,
my
I love-
stuff.
He's very fluid. He's got like a big old falchion or whatever that is. Oh, and a knife in her other hand. God damn. One of these days we're gonna break you. And when we do, it's all over. Oh, she's still going. Is she blind? Like maybe if you don't attack, maybe she'll just like go somewhere else.
I don't think. That'd be pretty interesting though.
She's not a Gyarados from RE4.
Because I mean, the first time we attacked her, I didn't. Or the first time we ran into her, I didn't fight her. If you recall, I actively tried to not fight her. Whoa!
Whoa! Man, I just realized what this is. This is just the fucking one of the last bosses in Bloodborne, which makes copies of itself.
Woo! It teleported.
Holy shit.
Swift step, motherfucker.
Is this the real one?
Man, I don't know. Got them both.
No. Remember your Fable Arts, Dan.
That never works.
Fable Art. Oh, didn't even get the kill, but it was close.
See, it was easy.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that slump.
Oh.
What a way to
maybe
go.
little something there.
What a way to go.
What we got a Legion caliber. That's what you upgrade with. But I think we also got the Legion plug or something. So if we, I don't know if we're ever gonna change our Legion, but if we want to change it, I think we can. Probably too late for that,
why would we ever change our Legion?
I think there's Jesus. I think there's one that like makes you like you can shoot goo out of your arm, maybe like a bunch of goo.
This game clearly, you can tell, doesn't keep track of your character at all. Because I'm the last person that Elsa, or whatever her name is, should ask for help for any of those people. In this world, if they were like, the hotel's under attack, we need someone, like, Timothy Charlemagne is not going to help us. He's actively been avoiding us for a long time, and he says mean things about us when he thinks we're not listening.
What could it be? Come on, pal.
He called Geppetto an old pervert the other day. He has never even met the hand that was in the corner. Poncho.
No, and Eugene is like, man, he took my gloves I made, but he never gave them to that dude. And that guy's like, he hasn't talked to me in fucking forever.
Did he give you the gloves? No.
Oh yeah, Eugene gave me the gloves a long time ago. Oh yeah, but I
no. I mean, I'm doing a bit.
Yeah. But now God. Can I upgrade my shit from here though?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Level up.
Epic. That's the best development we've had in quite some time.
I don't know if I told you this or not, but yeah, I think at this point in the game you could just level up from the thing anytime you want.
Can I upgrade my weapons? No. That's unfortunate. Which way is the hotel? Oh, we can go back to the circus.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be
Don't
worse
talk
than
about
what
the
we
circus
saw at
like
the
that.
cathedral. All right, take out the springs and let's go.
Don't talk about the bearded lady like that.
It's been so long since we've been here.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm gonna fight a little monster around here again. What if it's the same monster but just tentacle?
You got it in one, Dan.
Yeah, I figured.
Ooh, it's got a big hole though. Big blue hole. I don't consider this a real boss. This is not a real boss. We're getting a bunch of mini bosses out of the way though.
You gotta make it worth my while. I didn't put it on.
Man, we've come so far though. Like we struggled with this guy the first time, and like now we're cleaning the floor with him.
It was difficult. I had my little rapier back then.
Oh yeah, we were little pokey poke boys for a while. All until the booster glade.
That's not ideal.
Oh, he made a little man.
Yeah, he did. He kind of like pooped him out of his mouth. And decay is just about the worst thing.
It is. It's really annoying.
I don't enjoy it, and I don't like that it's in the game.
Dude, I'm loving this little man though. He just ominously walks towards you very slowly at like all points.
But he just kind of
kept him up.
I wasn't even targeting him. He just got hit in the crossfire. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, that grabbed me somehow?
This is death though. It does so much damage.
I guess you can't dodge it if you're within range, huh? It just automatically gets you. That's cool.
Can we run past him? Is he actually like? Do we actually have to fight this guy?
Oh, I just kind of assumed you'd have to.
We didn't go through a fog door, did we?
No.
So there's not even the option to get Susan Boyle in if we wanted to. Bless you. Bless your soul.
You have no right. But it put my souls at the right here, so it's. Oh yeah, it's
okay. It's a real boss.
But there's still no Susan Boyle option though, because the hotel is under attack, so Susan Boyle's needed elsewhere. You've earned the right to face me at my maximum potential. Oh, getting
All
staggered.
right.
I get staggered so easily and then stuck in corners.
I mean, that sounds like a skill issue.
Why can't I get not staggered? I'm just gonna die.
Holy man, I didn't think that.
I don't know if you can
Yeah.
block that, but you can't dodge it. Just so you know.
Yeah, this might be the end of it. If we can't.
I like
beat
how
this
you
guy.
I like how you say that for every boss we fight.
Is it like the
Like honestly,
like,
Jesse, we've fought him 2 times. The first time, which was just learning, and the second time, like I just did poorly, and you're immediately like, I guess this is it.
I'm like the Saturday morning cartoon like cliffhanger guy. Like it's like this might be it. Like it might be over here. Is this the end of Fairweather Friends?
I can only hope. I'm always too early on that.
What would Jeffrey do in his spare time if he didn't have us?
I think he'd disappear. Like that, if you lose your purpose, like you no longer exist. He's kind of like a fairy or like a mythical creature.
Lose his purpose, unlike Leo, who his purpose is clear.
Yes. I mean, it's a classic, like, is that a good thing, though? If your purpose
I
is...
did. All he's gonna do is smashy. No, he doesn't. I had a horrible. Okay, we can survive this.
I don't want to
I had a-
survive it, though.
Horrible realization looking at the picture of Leo recently. Did you realize that his eyes aren't open in the picture?
Maybe it's
Like,
like a
so
see no
imagine
evil,
when he
hear no
opens his
evil.
eyes. Yeah, I mean, if anybody needs it, it's him. But like, imagine once he opens his eyes. That's terrifying. Oh, decay.
I know, but I can't... He's gonna kill me if I stand still.
Oh man, I was hoping our weapon would break. I wanted to know what happens.
I'll let it happen
think
if you really want to.
No. We're doing good here. He did almost get us with that grab, but he did dodge it. No, Jeffrey.
Oh, I just wasted a heal. I thought I was on the other thing. Did you just refer to that little walker as Jeffrey?
Yeah, that's Jeffrey. I mean, that's like, he has no other purpose. He just kind of exists. Oh, we died from poison? Fuck.
Decay. Fuck, I hate it.
What's worse, decay or disruption?
Disruption would be worse if it was overused, but it's not in the game that much, so it's fine. Decay, like, ever since it's been introduced, they fucking love to put it everywhere. And this the whole gimmick of, like, the weapon durability sucks. It's not fun, and I don't like it.
It makes for tense moments, though, sometimes.
But it not tense in a way that I enjoy. I'm fine when the moments are tense because I'm trying to survive. But when it's tense because of that, I don't enjoy it. I don't like any game, though, that has weapon durability. Like, I think it always is bad.
That's a fair point. I was actually thinking about this the other day because I was watching.
Like, Breath
was
of
I
the Wild
watching?
and Tears of the Kingdom, I don't enjoy them. And that's one of the
Oh,
main
yeah.
reasons.
It seems I haven't played those games, but I think I would find that miserable. The fact that you can get the Master Sword and it will break if you use it too much is wild to me.
Yeah, I don't like games where there's any weapon degradation. Even if it's one where you can fix it like this. Because, like, I just don't want to... Why am I worried about this? I'm not fucking playing Blacksmith Simulator. I don't care.
Oh, I remember. I was watching the review for No Rest for the Wicked, which looks pretty cool. I'm excited for when it gets fully released, but there's like a weapon durability thing that everybody's complaining about, and the guy that was reviewing it was like, well, weapon durability, whether you like it or not, like, I feel like it has its place sometimes. And I was trying to think of an example like where I felt like it had a place, but I agree, it sucks. Like in The Witcher 3, having to fucking repair your swords every fucking hour or so is like, that sucks. It feels bad. I honestly think this is the best example of like maybe it being okay, just because it makes for very tense boss fights. But when you combine it with the fact that you can decay, that I agree that fucking sucks. Sir, can you fuck off? He instantly decays us.
No, I didn't get decayed all the way though.
Oh, you telling me?
Oh,
Jeffrey.
I was stuck. I wish it could let you leave that animation.
We have become fully thinking. No. No. We might just have to run away from this guy.
We have to. What do you mean we can't run away from him?
No, I mean like full on, like unlock and just run. It like to create space.
Oh, to like restore your thing. Yeah, I thought you meant just like to not fight him. Like, wait, we don't have the option, Jesse.
I mean, I had the idea. I wish that we could just run past this guy, but I wonder if we're under leveled. I'm gonna actually Google this. I'm sure we are, but I just want to confirm how under leveled we are.
I feel like we're probably right where we're supposed to be. I play the game as intended most of the time. Oh, we couldn't get a charge attack off that time. That's kind of annoying.
Holy shit. The first comment I get on this, I know we already talked shit about people that overlevel. The first comment I see here is, I have grinded my way to level 65 and I'm getting my ass handed to me by the Archbishop in Chapter 4. Are we even level 65 right now?
We're definitely past level 65.
Oh, are we?
We've got 40 technique. How could we not?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We're probably like 80. But still, that's crazy high for like back then. Somebody said you should be around 90 to 100 when you finish it. Man, it's surprising. There's like not a lot of good material in like learning the stats in this game.
Oh, he can fucking change directions?
No.
How does he do it? He's flailing on the ground with his arms, but then his body just fucking turns 90 degrees.
If anybody can do it, the Parade Master. Oh, my dream might come true. Oh, we're so close. Nice dodge. Falcon Eyes, I choose you.
We're not in a pinch yet.
Whoa, did the other one die when he created a new one? He can only have one at a time?
I don't know if he did or I killed him. This guy is one of those dudes. Like, I actually have to kill this one, Jesse. He might hurt me. But you fucking... Drive! Free Miyazaki, why?
That was just a Jeffrey.
No, that wasn't a Jeffrey. Those are the guys that get big hands and they can smash with them.
Oh, I didn't realize they can make big hands. I thought they were born with big hands. Now, I also had this thought earlier this week, and I know this is another topic that we talk about a lot, but I had this thought very clearly, and it kind of like made me think about it for a while. We talk a lot about time travel, right? And like what we could do if we time traveled.
Time travel.
Chick-fil-A.
Classic Millennia boss banter, right? If you took
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A to the past and then you brought them Red Bull.
So we've talked about this, but you know how like people say like if I could go back, like, I would invent something. You know what I mean? Like what if you actually had the chance to go back in the past? What would you feel comfortable inventing? Like to be like the forechild. What is the word I'm looking for? the
The foreskin.
I'm like going insane. I'm trying to think of a word that I don't think actually exists. Like the creator, the thought child. That's it. Like the brain child. Brain child.
So
But,
what are
like,
you saying?
If you could go back in the past, like, is there anything you would actually feel comfortable with inventing? Like, what could you invent with the knowledge that you have right now?
Oh, like that I have the technical know-how to like make.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is he doing something to us?
I don't know what just happened. Look how he just keeps going.
He just like trapped you in his little leg area.
That was kind of uncomfortable when he did that, and I did not like it.
I was like checking to see if he was doing damage to you. Let's get cheeky hay here.
No. I should have, but I already clicked the button, Jesse, by the time you said that. Sorry, I failed you.
Please heal so we don't get one shot. You. Maybe a big old he's got stomp. Maybe a big falcon eye.
Well, this is a gun finish right here, my friend.
Gun finish. Love it.
You never
Who said we couldn't do it? Who fucking said we couldn't do it?
the fucking haters out there. Are we getting fucking so
Easy.
many haters telling me I can't do shit?
Ooh, that was a full weapon upgrade stone. Like that's the maxed out weapon stone.
I don't think I couldn't invent like
Let's
anything.
get back to the hotel.
Like I don't know.
Friends.
Like I would be dumber than the people in the past because they know how to do stuff like with their technology. But I don't even know how to do that. The only thing I could possibly do is like show them math. Like if I go back far enough, I can be like, this is calculus, and they'd be
that's
like,
pretty important.
it is. But the thing is, with other like famous math people, they also did other stuff, which is how like the math was useful. I'd be like, this is math, this is calculus, and they'd be like, okay, cool. What can you do with it? And I'm like, I think you can like predict the orbit of the planets, and they're like, oh, so can you do that? It's like, no, I don't know all the other things, but here's math. It's cool. It's cool, right?
Instead of the Pythagorean theorem, it would be the Dan theorem.
If we're going back that far, I could say some shit then. If we're going back
like,
all the way to
I
ancient
see.
Greece, like I feel like then I can bring knowledge.
Yeah, but in some ways, like those times were way more advanced than like the times that followed them. You know, like they knew some things that we had forgotten for a little while.
Yeah, I'm not so like I'll warn them like, hey, I don't mean to startle you guys, but the Bronze Age collapse is coming.
The
So,
sea people are coming.
the sea people are coming, so you're gonna wanna get ready for that.
But then they'll be like, so you're from the future, like you know what happens, like who are the sea people, what happens? I actually don't know that. Like nobody knows that, but we know that the sea people are coming and your society will
But
collapse.
Jesse, we
So-
know that they bleed, so we fight, and then I lead like we don't let the Bronze Age collapse. We keep it going,
Okay.
and we have a glorious
bronze
bronze
champion.
future. I'm the bronze champion. Then you,
Instead
Jesse,
of, like,
you're
Diesel
like
punk, bronze
you
punk.
just see me disappear into the time machine, while you're like
Okay.
getting the Chick-fil-A that you're gonna take back. Then the next thing you know, you just see a glorious like bronze statue of me come into existence, and you're like, dude, that guy's fucking shit up in the past.
Oh yeah. It's like
That's
in
a-
Bioshock when I can see like what can exist in like the same reality, and it's like there's the big bronze statue of Dan like in a tear. It's like, oh shit.
The Bronze Age champion. I think that's how I'm gonna introduce myself at the beginning of these episodes from now on.
The Bronze Age champion.
Because wasn't that you wanted that a while ago? Intros.
Yeah. So I need a title now, I guess.
You're gonna have to
we
earn
have
it.
to discover myself.
You're like the bringer of flavor, like the heart
bring-
exploder.
Well, that's something I could bring, but I'm thinking about what I could actually do. I think I could make what's it called? Cotton candy. I think I could make cotton candy.
With
and that would
how?
be so off
I guess,
the chain.
but what would you make it in? Can you just like heat a
Oh.
bowl?
You
how
just
would you-
need like, I don't actually know. Maybe I don't know how to make cotton candy. I didn't know a bowl was a bowl. Like there's like the thing that just like makes the Okay, actually, I know nothing about cotton candy.
Let me. I have made cotton candy before, and you superheat
Yeah.
sugar in like a really hot vessel. And then you can like spin it around, and it makes the strands, and you collect it. But you
Yeah.
need something that will superheat the sugar, like in that. It's usually like a cylinder type thing.
I want to be the spinner of sugar webs.
But how? But I'm saying, how would you make that without technology?
The machine.
Yeah.
Machine. Fuck, you got me there, Dad.
I don't know why you confidently picked something that you don't know how to make. Like, why didn't you pick like ice cream? Like, you could make ice cream.
It seems easy enough to make cotton candy.
This episode's over, though. The Bronze Age champion has deemed it so.
All right, this is kind of fitting in the theme of things. This is an ancient... Okay, so I'm not even going to make you guess this one. Actually, fine, I will, just because the name it has is ridiculous.
I'm saying, yeah, were you just going to, like, change the bit after all this, and you were just going to show me a picture of a robot and be like, it's cool, isn't it?
There's just a lot to talk about with this one. The name they gave this robot is the Mechanical Knight.
It sounds like someone I'm going to have to face one day.
The Mechanical Knight, Dan.
I mean,
he's the champion of the Steel Age.
It has to be... that's like the Industrial Revolution's, like, champion. It's got to be just, like, a machine steampunk knight. I refuse to believe otherwise.
You're getting too good at this, but it's not really. So, this dates back to 1495. Apparently, this counts as a robot. 1495. Leonardo da Vinci designed what could be the first robot, an automated suit of armor with a wind-up crank. It could sit up, wave its hands, and this is the part that gets me, and maybe even talk.
What? How? You can't just throw that out there. What do you mean maybe it could talk?
Somehow it could talk, Dan, but we don't know how. That was lost, just like the sea people. Like,
Yo,
nobody knows how
this is one of those times where I'm pretty sure this is like Leonardo da Vinci's like, hey, let me look at my cool robot that I made. Like, oh wow, it can stand up and sit down. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go in the other room for a minute. But if you ring this bell, it can talk. All right, I'll see you later. And the voice might sound a lot like my voice, but that's just because it's the model. It's my son.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
It's not me, Leonardo. Oh fuck! I'm the Mechanical Knight.
You just put a small person in it. There's just a tiny man in there. There's no way. I don't even understand that.
Here's the other thing.
Fucking ass.
The other thing that's got me wondering. I'm no expert on medieval armor.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's just because it's the two of us. But when I look at this, very clearly there's a piece missing.
The cod piece?
Why is there no cod piece?
He's missing the cod piece.
Maybe I'm
it's
just
getting
thinking
polished by his squire.
I'm thinking too much about sex bots here, but it seems like
Oh, it's like a glory hole night. Like nobody knows who's in the suit, but they know the dick.
But I think the point is it was Leonardo da Vinci's dick, and he just convinced the world that it was like a robot.
The only things he could do though is sit up and wave his hands
and say like that's good sex. But it was just him.
Just dirty old Leonardo, the fucking pervert. God damn it. All right,
yeah, that's that.
I mean, apparently people in the past were very easily amused if this is considered a robot and it did wave its hands, and people were like, "Whoa! Did you see that new robot that Leonardo created? It can wave its hands."
But it's not even just a new robot. It's like the robot because it's the first one.
The first robot.
And I think
Leonardo's
we're being a
predecessor.
little too like generous with what we call a robot.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like,
I'm pretty sure.
One,
I don't know if like what Wikipedia is. I'm pretty sure that was just Leonardo da Vinci trying to trick people into having sex. That had like a robot fetish, but didn't even know about robots.
We're on the cutting edge here, people. Tune in next time to learn more historical facts that you didn't know you needed to know.
I'm sorry, we have to talk about this now because I feel like we've talked about this before. But there are people in today's world who have like a fetish for like robots and stuff.
Okay.
In the past, were they just like unfulfilled?
Okay, we have to save this for next time. This is the question. We'll leave one to ponder on. People in the past who had fetishes unfulfilled if robots didn't exist?
Or just like, it could have been a fetish for anything that didn't exist yet. All right, goodbye.
But you wouldn't... Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.